So it's June 27th, 2018. I'm making my second recipe, slow cooker recipe, out of this cookbook today. I guess I just feel like cooking. So this one is the New Indian bean pesto or something like that recipe. And let's see, I am making it a little bit differently than the author did, because although I do grow my own herbs, I don't see any point in wasting my basil for a soup. I'd rather eat my basil that I grow myself fresh. It's going to taste the same this way, dried, as fresh, and this is cheap to buy. And my basil is valuable to me. So now, as it turned out, I had loads of mint, and as I always do, and enough chives. So I made, and the recipe didn't call for chives, the recipe called for onions, but I figured why not. So I put, I minced up the mint and the chives, and I just used dried basil, and I put some of that red chili paste, and let's see now, what did I do here? There's thyme, aniseed, allspice, coriander powder, and sea salt. And what I do instead, like, I have a bunch of cilantro, but I'd rather use the cilantro leaves fresh. So I put a little bit of coriander powder, and I have juiced the stems. So that's quite a bit of juice, and I'm just pouring that right in there. Then I'll rinse that out so I get all of it in. And I'm going to fill up the rest of the pot with tomatoes. The recipe calls for sun-dried tomato. I don't see any point to that, so I'm going to use fresh tomatoes, and which I seed. And then I'll cook that down, and that'll be about probably 8 hours.